What up, guys? We're back. Today is the final day of the live arena non-season. Tomorrow starts the season. And we need to feast a little bit today because it's gonna get progressively harder when we get to the next season, where I'm gonna go, balls deep. We're gonna get top 100 this season. But I got something interesting yesterday. I got my third Mythic relic. Now it's gonna be Hallowed Hilt. At this point I have the two normal Mythic ones, like the universal relic pool or whatever it's called, common relic pool or whatever it is. And then I have Death Dealer from Live Arena. So I'm starting to get a little bit taste of the endgame power creep. Now, to be fair, out of those three relics, I think Hallowed Hilt is probably the worst one. It is interesting in the fact that it has speed main stat, which is obviously very relevant, especially if you're doing a lot of speed teams and that's your win condition. It generally is not for me, and Armans is kind of the only speed threat champion that I have currently. And it's kind of a tough choice. We're gonna play with it today. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. Like, the thing is that if I have it at plus 15, and I'm definitely not gonna get this relic to plus 18, I don't have any at plus 18 yet. I could, do if I wanted to really, but I don't have one that I'm committed enough that I think it's worth it. But compared to Wand of Submission, it's only 9 speed less on Wand, and the effect is really good. The thing about Hilt is that the effect is kind of garbage, as you guys probably know. And if you don't have this one, maybe you haven't looked into it too deeply. But the effect, the fervor buff that you get if you heal your allies with active skill, it's not really that good. I mean, the buff itself is not bad, but active skill, this game has like really, some of the wording are like super confusing. Like, there is those champions that say that their cooldown cannot be decreased or something like that. And I always get comments about those champions that it means that, they can't be locked out, but it means the opposite. Many of the wordings are like really bad. What active skill basically means is that it's not passive and it's not A1. It means A2, A3 and potentially, A4 if champion has multiple skills, but anything outside of passive or A1 would be an active skill. But what it doesn't mention here, like, whenever the wearer heals an ally with active skill, has 25, I think it's up to 50% chance to place fervor buff for the ally for 1 turn, which is 10% more damage and 10% less damage. That's actually really good buff. Just flat damage and damage mitigation is really good if you could put it consistently. But what it doesn't specify here is that the heal only procs if you actually heal the target. So if they're already full health, you don't proc this ability. If you heal them with passive, if you heal them with A1, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing if you heal them with like continuous heal. And big part of the healing in this game is honestly continuous heals. That's like a good chunk of them. The effect on this skill is actually kind of hard to use. It's not practical. You can't really make use out of this champion. I kind of knew when I got it that it's not that great. And I tried to use it a little bit on mod, but it's not worth using it for that purpose. At least not with the current champions. Maybe there will be something interesting later on, but I doubt the effect of this is really gonna be super relevant. So the relevant part here really is the speed, and it's 9 speed more than Wand, which is relevant, but we'll find out today how relevant it truly is. I'm almost 420. I'm 1 speed below 420 on my Armand, so I'm starting to get a bit faster. For a while now, I've been kind of fast. People often don't expect that my Armands might actually be faster than their Fabians. But the thing is that, I'm tryharding. We're gonna meet some of the best accounts in the game. They're gonna have like 15 champions way faster than my Armand, so it's good against some people, but it's not really it's not that game breaking. So that's the new upgrade I have today. I definitely need to think about what's the best way to make use out of it and how big deal is it gonna be. I'm not sure if on the long run I still want to have Band of Submission on my Armans, but generally if you're gonna put that kind of relic on any champion, it's gonna be somebody like Armans or your fastest TC champion, so it kind of makes sense on him. But as you guys know, I'm big Band of Submission fanboy, so it gives you half of the speed, 9 instead of 18, but the active or the passive effect on the relic is also insanely useful, so we'll see what do I do with that relic on the long run. If you have any personal experiences, then let me know in the comments what I should do about it, but obviously I'm gonna run it and play with it and learn from experience. Okay, Wukong and George it as the first enemy. What is this? This is like meta from 2 years ago. Minus Empress. I think I go with like UDK and Rotos. Rotos is kind of good matchup against George. Of course, George can decimate Rotos with A1, but it's not gonna die to the other skills, and they're easily gonna proc Rotos passive and George this easy kill, so it's not the worst matchup, honestly. UDK is also good against George too, not just Wukong, because... what? Should I just ban the Arbiter? He's gonna ban my Armans though, and he's probably gonna run Stone Skin on a lot of them, so I don't know if it's but then he's not gonna have the attack buff. Let's ban the Arbiter actually. George it can't get the big hard nuke that gives you extra turn on kill. It's not gonna... UDK kind of messes up with that, so... Anyway, I've been a bit quiet for the last few days. Next season there's gonna be like... Now that we have the season starting tomorrow, there's gonna be so many live arena videos, you guys are gonna get tired of them, so... there's gonna be more content. Always when I take a few days off, I get multiple comments that... Are you dead? Did you quit raid again? But no. I'm getting more powerful over time, and it's definitely, you know, I'm not quitting at this point, so... Okay, we're feared and decrease attack buff, and we can weak hit. I feel like it's not worth it to even try to use A3. Yeah, there's like 15 different things that can go wrong there. Not worth it. Oh yeah, I have 2 good gemstones on my Rotos now. The one interesting difference about the Mythic relics that you don't want to underestimate, of course, outside of the effect, even if the Hallowed Hilt effect is not very practical, but they give you multiple gemstone slots, just like the Death Dealer is a Mythic one, and it gives you multiple. As you can see, Rotos is just going OP here. He has 2 relics that can reset his cooldowns, and then he of course has the... What's the mastery called? Fuck. How do I... Oh my god, 3 times in a row. We're just spamming A3. Rotos is just going... Okay, Rotos is just feasting on this guy. This is like the meme, you say that Rotos kills the enemy in like 1 turn, but he literally did. We just took 4 turns in a row. That's kind of funny. Oh fuck, what is it called? The one that you have a 30% chance to reduce cooldown by 1 turn if you deal damage. How do I not remember the name? Cycle of Violence, yeah. 30% chance of decreasing cooldown of random skill by 1 turn if the damage exceeds 30% of the enemy health. That's relevant, but that wasn't the thing there. 8% chance to reset skill's cooldown if it kills an enemy, occurs once per skill. 10% chance to prevent their skills being placed on cooldown during an extra turn. So this is kind of OP on Rotos. I could even have one more of these relics. It's gonna be, sometimes Rotos is just gonna go super ham. So Rotos, you know, I always glaze Rotos, and sometimes people disagree with, actually Death Dealer might be the first one that I take plus 18, honestly. That might be it. All of the stats are so good, and I'm always gonna use this relic, I'm pretty sure. But Rotos, people sometimes say that I glaze him too much, but he's just OP. He always finds a way to be OP. Like, I remember I mentioned this multiple times, but Rotos is the most nerfed champion in the history of the game. He has gotten 3 different nerfs, and like, you know, one of those nerfs was like all of his skills were nerfed. So, you know, his passive has been nerfed, all of his abilities have been nerfed, the way that shields work in the game has been nerfed because of him, the way that extra turns have been nerfed is because of him. Like, you know, you used to be able to proc effects during ally attacks. You can't anymore because Rotos would get extra turns on his A1, and that would be too OP. Before, Relentless passive would stack with the Rotos A1 chance to get extra turn, and there will be no diminishing returns even after taking multiple turns. They had to nerf that mechanic that if you get multiple extra turns in a row, the chance is like halved every time, and it gets lower and lower. You know, they nerfed like 15 different things outside of Rotos because of Rotos, and he still finds a way. And when blessings were added and we got Ward of the Fallen on Rotos, fuck, wait, did I just first pick dodges? Okay, I was just talking and I think I misclicked. Okay, whatever, fuck. When blessings were added, Ward of the Fallen was like super OP on Rotos, Tillis. That was like another indirect buff on him. And again with the gemstones, we're getting indirect buffs on Rotos. I thought I'd clicked the Predator, but did I just misclick it or not log it in? And then I was distracting myself and I logged in the dots as fuck. And this guy is not pulling punches. Predator would be kind of good against this guy, fuck. What do I do here? I think I have to go with Empress, but I don't really like Empress, a nice matchup. It's not as good as Rotos or Predator against Nice. Should I go with UDK? I never see anybody picking UDK against my Predator. Oh fuck. Is Plarium gonna stop the battle? Let's go with Mod. Mod can be okay, we can maybe get weak hit by Nice or something, so... And he has Galater already in the team. But yeah, a while ago, if you guys remember, a couple months ago, maybe more than a couple months, few months ago, there was that event, 15x Rotos event during 2x Ancients, and I went, oh, Sifi, interesting. So I can go for one of the nuker bans. I don't know if I want to go for Nice ban, because I have Rotos without Necret, and that might prove to be so. But his team is gonna be so tanky if it's Nice and 3 revivers. But then again, we could go for block revives. I don't know if I'm gonna regret letting him have the Predator. Let's see what happens. I should have picked Necret now retroactively, but he probably would have picked something else than Sifi if I did, so... But yeah, there was 15x during 2x Ancients for Rotos. I pulled all of my shards and I had like 10,000 gems and I used every single one of them. And I got 1 Rotos, and I'm so close to +4. And you know what? If they do it again, we have 15x Rotos during 2x Ancients. All of my gems are gonna be gone. I still want to get +4 Rotos, and I feel like it's gonna happen one day. Oh, the buffs were like confusing. For a second it looked like it was 9-piece Mercurial on Predator, and I had to double check that what is this madman doing, but it's kind of impossible to have a really good nuker set, or like even a bad nuker set at this point, so that would have been crazy if he had 9-piece Mercurial Predator. Okay, he got 1 kill there, that's not great, and he has 9-piece Mercurial Galathyr, which is like the god build on him. That's problem. Looking bad. I'm locked out, he already got 1 kill on Predator, and we're looking, I think we're gonna lose this one, fuck. I'm very curious to see how that is gonna affect Rotos, like the increasing, like how common the 9-piece Mercurials are gonna be, because don't get it twisted, they're gonna be super common. If they feel common now, they're gonna be way more common in a few months. We're gonna see tons of it, and they might be kind of hard for single target nukers like Rotos. Galathyr is like literally... Okay, we're gonna lose this one, I think. Galathyr is literally like the best champion in the game to use Mercurial. He just gets so much use out of it, more than any other champion in the game. Not only is he like a reviver that can heal himself, which is a really good synergy for getting the like total guard stacks when taking turns. Also, he's a debuffer, and you can get polymorphed or CC'd if you have those stacks. It's insanely OP set on him. There's literally no other champion in the game that benefits out of it as much as him. Okay, so the win condition in this battle is gonna be, I think, should I do A2? I don't know if I have enough damage on the Siffy. Ah, fuck. Wait, can we finish it off? Oh, thank god. The win condition, good win condition here would be to block revive the Predator, but I don't know if we can even get a single revive off on dodges. We got locked out at the start and didn't get lucky with any polymorphs or anything, so let's see. Okay, we got it. Oh, he has, who is in... Oh, Siffy is in, what do you call it? The, fuck. I forget all of the mechanics names today. Whatever that blessing is called, that I have on my Predator too. Fuck. Okay, shit. I can't do A3 because he has total guard. We just have to spam A1. Let's get extra turns, maybe. Would be OP if the Ward of the Fallen procs were to remove total guard stacks. I kind of wish they did, but no. Okay, if we win this battle, then we're gonna win like every single battle today. Okay, please no passive proc. He only... Wait, he has 2 kills. So he has like 40% chance to proc passive. Okay, he didn't, great. Yeah, if we win this one, we're gonna win every battle today. This is the second battle of the day, but this is the final boss. Oh, okay. Rotos kind of barely survived that one. Fuck. Now it's kind of do or die. Either he dodges and he has, you know... He has 3 stacks now, so 60% chance to dodge. Either he doesn't dodge or we lose. Oh, okay, nice. We're still in the game then. No. I was so winning this battle. God damn you, Plarium. Oh, fuck. I don't think we can finish off this video. Fuck. Well. I guess that fight ends on a cliffhanger. I kind of think honestly... Somebody's gonna, you know, I know I might be a little bit positive. I think I was winning the fight at this point. I bought myself enough time. The revives were on cooldown. Rotos is popping off. I think one more A2. Maybe he already had the block revive, but definitely one more, and he would have had it because I was going for the A2s early, and his champions were very high health, so we were stealing a lot of it. I think we were 1 A2 away from block revive, and I think at that point I still would have taken it. Well, could have gone either way, but it definitely wasn't lost yet. Okay, Plarium kind of broke my flow a little bit with that update, but now is the next time slot and here we go. It's 18 hours until the season starts, so tomorrow already, I think it's gonna be again kind of the last session of the day is gonna be new season, or like 1/3 of the second last session, I think. Somebody could say that I was saved by the bell and I might have lost the last battle if I if that didn't happen, but I disagree. I think I would have still won it for sure. Definitely. Also, I got one other small upgrade. Actually, it's not really that small at all, but I got one mythic book from the event, so I actually kind of got lucky. I got the A2 first book on the Embrys, so it's 20% damage on the AoE nuke. That's kind of the best thing to book without fully booking it, so that's progress. Okay, it's like a full speed team with He-Man. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll go... I could go anything. I could go Rotos or I could go Embrys. Both of them are kind of okay with the Mario's matchup. Maybe I'll go Embrys on this one because it's a very squishy team and we can just AoE them with him instead of Rotos, and he has multiple revivers, so it could get annoying if I'm like killing single target and he's getting revives in between, but this kind of looks like a... I don't want to say free team because every time I trash talk my enemies, which, you know, I don't do like every battle, you know, I'm usually pretty nice, but sometimes, you know, I can't help it and usually that just jinxes the battle for me, but it looks like easy team. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it. This looks super easy team, very squishy. Of course he can kill me, but you know, if I can get like any turn, they're all like one shots or one AoE nuke and everybody dies, so like how can I lose this? But I guess we'll find out in a second. Okay, never mind. I'm even faster than this guy. I was kind of expecting that it's gonna be like, you know, 450 speed Nuker, Lazarus and 500 Arbiter, but nah, it was total stomp. What's our oh, that's from yesterday. Oh, I only got like one battle in the last session. I was just talking at the start about my plans and my upgrades and I didn't even get to the battles properly. We just had that one fight where Rotos popped off with the gemstones. I still need to get one more, but in that battle I guess I procced it, was it like 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row? It was kind of crazy. We just deleted that guy on the first turn. Oh yeah, that was what I was on before Plarium broke my flow. It was Blazing Rotos, that's what it was. Rotos or Embrys? I'm not sure which one I mean, I guess we'll go Rotos. What am I even saying? I guess we'll have to go with Rotos. At least Rotos can somewhat deal with Theodosia, and the affinity is not really issue with Death Dealer either, so... Okay, doesn't look that bad. Lady Kimi is not very meta champion these days. I don't mind facing it. I mean, I'm gonna go for the Communus ban, I guess. Should I try banning actually the... Okay, let's go Nakarada and ban the Fabian. Otherwise, it's kind of doesn't seem that bad, but we have to either face with the Fabian or the Comidus. But yeah, I have three mythic relics now. People on my Discord were saying that the RNG is rigged, and many people that didn't quit the game like I did for 8 months, they still don't have three mythic relics. I would rather take champions, but I guess, you know, I haven't counted how many mythic relic crafting attempts I have done. It's been several, but I don't know the exact number. Okay, it's intercept. Comidus like they usually are, so I'm not even gonna bother 8-3ing it, because that would be a waste. I guess maybe, you know, maybe in the last battle it could have been the relic difference, because my Armans was faster than his Arbiter, so who knows, maybe I could have actually lost that battle if I didn't have the mythic relic. It wouldn't really be the one that I would have chosen, but it's better than not having a mythic relic, so I can't really complain. That being said, it's kind of funny that if you guys remember, I made that video where I was pretty excited about the new seasonal 2 mythic relics that we have currently, and the other one that is like counter against ignore defense. Actually, its main stat ended up being speed, which I was totally not expecting at all. It's kind of crazy. So it's a little bit like not great synergy. Should I protect Duchess or Armans? Now let's just protect Duchess and let Armans die, and we can get heals on everybody. Like, the passive effects on the relic are meant for like tanks, but then you get main stat speed. It's not like, you know, it's not like an all-in speed combo, but you know, you can put that on maybe some reviver or something. But I mean, regardless, whoever you put it on, even if we put it on like a squishy Armans, at least the effect will do something. Unlike Armans, like unlike the fuck, now I already forgot the name of the relic. Unlike the speed relic that is from the normal pool, so okay, it's over, right? I can just end the Theodosia. Do I have the damage? No, fuck. I thought I would. I mean, I knew it would be close. It's so hard to tell these days, because we could get the relic procs and what gemstones they have and so on. So, you know, on some days I would like kill it 2 or 3 times over, and then it might just not die. You don't know what's gonna come. Okay, he got just decimated by polymorph. I think that's about it. I don't think he's gonna make a comeback from this. I mean, it's so, you know, cool with Rotos that, or not specifically Rotos, but with the Death Dealer, that the NV bull is not the issue. Now, Marius can of course multi-hit Rotos, and that's still an issue. That's kind of part of the reason why I went with Necret, though I picked it also because of the Comidus. But lately I kind of adjusted my strats a little bit. I know it's not, there's not like 30 different champions that I play, but I'm using Necret a lot more, as you can see. So, and Rotos is back with the Ward of the Fallen, so he's a lot tankier again, even with the Death Dealer. I just would be nice to have, I guess Maud kind of has heals, but she just dies, but having some really strong consistent heals in my core champion pool would really be good for Rotos. I mean, it would be good for all of my Nukers, but especially him. But yeah, Rotos OP, actually kind of OP. The funny thing is that even though Rotos has its counters, he also does... He has good matchup against several of the best champions in the meta. Like, well, Galatir and Theodosia are kind of dependent on having the Death Dealer, but Death Dealer is kind of the endgame meta build on Rotos, so that's maybe debatable. But even somebody like, you know, Nice or Predator, I guess Predator again, negative affinity. It's not that good matchup without Death Dealer. With Death Dealer, it's actually... I've said this multiple times, but I think it's like a winning matchup for Rotos. Even though Predator has the passive, but Rotos basically just gets an extra turn if... I don't know what to do when he picks Armans. Rotos usually just gets an extra turn if Predator dodges, and he gets another attempt. And as long as you have some heals and some health, it's not too bad, and you can even kind of abuse it, like you can abuse Tara's passive, as long as you don't get stunned. But yeah, he has good matchups against even just saying Nice alone. But let's say Sigrun, also kind of good matchup. Many of the meta champions in PvP, Rotos deals well with. Of course, Marius and Empress are issue, and those are some of the most common champions and also meta. Though Nice is objectively just better. But as long as you're not Rotos Wanderic that always has the first pick Rotos and doesn't have champions after that, Rotos is actually kind of bonkers. Also the Fabian and Grixia matchup, that both of those lockouts can weak hit on Rotos and he gets extra turns anyway and has low cooldowns, so he's not as bothered by a lockout as a lot of other champions are. I think we just go with the same stuff. We go on Rotos and Necrot. Maybe more on this one since he already took the Armans. Let's see. And as I mentioned before, I have big plans. I want to try Mercurial set Rotos eventually. I think people are gonna try everything on Mercurial because that set is so good. But I think Rotos is gonna be, as I mentioned before, one of the few nukers that might actually be able to like use the potential on it, because Rotos already has ignore defense that he generally can have enough damage, and he gets more damage over time. And with his passive, he's gonna get, you know, extra turns, and it's just great synergy. And he's tanky, let's say. Fuck. This is not gonna be good though. I have to go with Maud, but obviously we're not gonna ban the UDK, so maybe we run into a pickle. Like, I'm sure he's gonna ban Predator. I have one buff strip, but it's not. It's gonna get locked out, so I don't think there is. Should I just YOLO it? Should I just go for UDK ban and YOLO it? Maybe that's better, to be honest. I have Necrot in Polymorph. I mean, not Polymorph. Wanda Submission. So maybe there's something we can do. We have 2 Polymorphs. I want to say... I think Maud is still in Wand, so 2 Polymorphs, 2 Wands. Maybe we can survive this somehow. Oh, I got lucky resist on Maud. Well, we still need to polymorph Carnage, otherwise we're gonna be in a pickle, so... I think I lose this battle, but let's see, who knows. Just when I was glazing Rotos, I got kind of mega cocked by him having two CC champions and picking my Armans and then UDK, and I don't have any speed champion. Maybe I could have gone with Sulfurion. Maybe it would have got in, but you know, we have I guess this is one way to try to deal with this. Okay, okay. Well, actually that's good. That's good. Just in time so Empress can't lock him out. Actually kind of great. As long as I can go on mode before I get locked out. No. Fabian is gonna intervene. No, he went on Duchess. I think he didn't see that my... Okay, never mind. I'm still gonna die, regardless. I don't think Rotos is gonna get a turn here easily. If he can get a turn, then, you know, they will just A1. But... Okay, it's over, it's over. No aspect of Zero, so Rotos is not gonna survive the bonk. Pretty sure he's below 50. Yeah, he's below 50. Yeah, well, that's the downside. Just when we were talking about Rotos. That's the one issue, that he can still be countered, but he also deals with a lot of the meta champions. Now, to be fair, this was kind of like a... Not really even specifically Rotos issue, but just champion pool issue. I didn't have a good... I should have picked something else than more as the last one. I just... I didn't have anything good. He was gonna go before me, I knew it, because... He took my one fast champion and my one CC champion, so... And he had double lockout basically with Armonds and the UDK, so... Level 88, what? Almost went for Armonds first pick after that battle, just oh my god, I need to get it, but no. We had to take the Predator. Another matchup, by the way, I didn't mention on that talk was Niamhe, also like really meta. People really hate Niamhe, and Rotos actually has a good matchup against it, so not too bad. Fuck, should I go Mord or Nakarada on this one? Wait, he has to pick one more nuker. Maybe I'll go Mord and I just ban the Fabian in this battle. Yeah, I think that's good, because he has to pick a nuker, and there's basically no other nuker that is worse matchup for Rotos anyway, so... Okay, interesting. This is my first time facing Garrel after the buff. I kind of was hoping to face him. People were telling me that Garrel hits like insanely hard now. Last time I checked, the multipliers were not out. I don't know if they are already updated and data mined or not. I assume not though. They are usually a little bit slow on those. Okay, we went first. What? Hallowed Hilt. Now I remember its name. I didn't remember the relic's name couple minutes ago, but now I just suddenly remember it again. Thank God for Hallowed Hilt. We went first. I guess, you know, I guess Sulfurion could technically benefit out of the Hallowed Hilt, the effect, the passive effect, but I don't know if that's, you know, that's the only reason to put it on Sulfurion, though then he would be faster, but he's still kind of scuffed and he still needs the blessing, so he's not really ready. I think I have to A2. I kind of wanna get rid of the whale and proc the Niamhe passive. Yeah. All of the OP revivers like Galatir and Theodosia are gonna be so pain with what do you call it? With the total guard. Oh, what? Did we just take total guard stack even though he has both unkillable and stone skin? I thought it wouldn't work that way. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It's funny because if you block something like polymorph with that, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take a stack, but hitting it when it's not gonna take anything, it does take a stack. Interesting. I mean, maybe it's gonna be more issue for me than other people, because if you just have fast super champions, then it's not... I guess you can just whittle down the total card, maybe easily sometimes. I'm not sure. I think we saved the A3 for later. That Theodosia looks kind of fat though. I don't know if Rotos can... I mean, Rotos can't kill it with the A3. We already know. I think we just go A2, honestly. But then it's gonna spam the... it's gonna spam the stone skin. I think we have to go A2. Well, we played the long term. They're already stunned, so we have... Okay, fuck. It took a lot more damage than I expected. I'm sure it would have died. Fuck. Well. I did the safest move. At least we made some progress. Rotos gets more damage. Would be so funny to play, I think, Theodosia Rotos combo. That could be interesting. There's no way we have enough accuracy for Galateria. Fuck. He has immutable. Oh, fuck. What do we do? Extra turn? No, okay, fuck. That would have been good. Yeah, that's kind of, you know, that's kind of hard. He has 2 revivers, Theodosia is spamming Stone Skin and Unkillable, and then in between those she gets the Mercurial proc and I can't even do damage on it. Okay, Mord was kind of goated there. took the right debuff of Rotos. Okay, let's see the nuke. I have 1 stack of the Ward of the Fallen, so yeah, I should survive anything, I guess. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Granted, he's level 88, but everybody's telling me that Garrow hits insanely hard, so I kind of want to see one really whale account and see how much damage they do with Garrow. I don't know how often people are gonna pick that champion against me though. I feel like my champions, like Rotos and Predator, are my 2 main nukers. I think they both kind of have good matchup against Garrow, so maybe I will not meet it too often. I guess we'll find out in the next season, because once we get the rankings and ladder, I'm gonna meet only God accounts after a bit, and I'm sure eventually somebody's gonna whip it out who doesn't know what I play with. Also, I'm really excited to see how the fusion plays out. Not really the fusion, but are we gonna have a guaranteed event for the partner or not? That I'm curious about, because obviously I'm gonna try to play with him if I get him, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be good. I don't know if he's gonna be like top tier meta, but I'm sure he's gonna be at least usable. But he's a squeezy attack nuker, so those are always kind of tricky. But he does have those mechanics that he cannot be debuffed, and he revives with a big magma shield that cannot be buff stripped if you have the partner. So maybe that will be good enough, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't played with it yet. I hope he goes with something that lets me ban the Empress again. That truly is the... I feel like my most common loss condition on Rotos is the Empress. If it wasn't for him, Rotos would be feasting every battle pretty much. Also, I'm kind of surprised Rotos is not more popular. He's not beat very often against me at all. I don't even remember. Oh, we got Carol. When was the last time that somebody picked it against me? I'm sure it happened like sometime semi-recently. Fuck. Actually... I think we go more than we ban the Empress, yeah. What was I saying? I forgot. Something about Empress and Rotos, but I forgot. Okay, that's a span. Maybe I can go first now. With my giga speed. Oh yeah, about... He had like 3% usage or something when I checked Hellhades website. Let me double check. Maybe I'm looking at Rotos with rose-tinted glasses because 3% is shockingly low pick rate. I would think it would be higher. We have 2 buff strips, so I guess we want to save... Ah, fuck. Wand Marius. Usually they're not. I think we want to save 1 buff strip for Garrel. Wait, it's protected, right? The unkillable is protected. Never mind, let's see how this plays out. Okay, so bad. So bad. So far not too bad start. He's running like a slow Garrel build, so I guess it's like a full damage meant to outslow enemy stone skin. Okay, that's a weird set of interactions, but yeah. Unkillable, and we have Rotos A3. That's not too bad. I feel like we kind of got all of the pros and cons in the last couple of battles. We decimated couple teams with like Niam Hess, and I don't think we even did we fight nice, but we fought many meta champions that Rotos was kind of having good matchup, and then we got that one battle where he was just cocked by UDK and Empress, and that pretty much covers like most of the relevant matchups for him. Outside of nice, but you definitely have seen me fight nice teams like a trillion times with Rotos. That's probably the most common matchup of all, to be honest. Oh, come on. Not enough damage. Oh, he went to the second form. It should be over now. With the mode passive and our team alive, surely we're good. Easy, easy, easy. I know it's off season. We'll see where the chicken pieces when the season starts, but I'm so gonna get top 100. Just wait and see. Okay, let's see the stats on Rotos. %3 pick rate, 40% win rate. I don't know about that win rate. That seems a little bit sus, but the win rate is surprisingly low. Ban rate is like 3 times the pick rate, but even still, it's kind of Surprisingly low win rate, because honestly, I would maybe a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I would put Rotos in the S tier of champions for live arena. I feel like you have to put him in S tier. Fuck, this is not gonna be a fun battle. Double lockout with Odin, so basically triple lockout. Should I go with like multiple nukers and just pray that one of them procs Vand or something? Or nah, just go mod. Some kind of... Okay, what is this? triple lockout with bombs, and I'm sure it's gonna be really fast. Marius. I think we have to go... This is controversial. I think we have to go for... Well, I mean, it's gonna be poisons or bombs, whichever, you know. Choose whichever is worse for you in that, you know, depending on your builds. But I think we have to go Ezio ban on this one. But it's gonna... Those super champions are gonna hurt. Maybe we can remove like a stun with mastery or something. Pretty sure, I mean, what we have to do is kill Marius and it should be over, so... It's not a tanky team. Come on, dodge, dodge. Oh, we actually did it. Rotos didn't... oh, we almost killed the Stone Skin too with 2 A1s. Oh, did we dodge? Yeah, we dodge. No lockout. Surely we can survive this. I'm sure it's very hard hitting Marius. Yeah, it was. Wait, am I gonna get a turn? Or no? Let me have a turn. Don't mess with me. Ah, my god. God damn you, Odin. God damn you. So yeah, we got a turn. Oh, we still got locked out by Yumeko, I guess. We got a turn, but it doesn't really help me. Okay, it's over. Odin is so annoying. I hate him so much. But well, at least we had a chance. We had to still go for the 8-seal ban. Sometimes you just need to, you know, you don't want to do it, but you know that if they go first with multiple lockouts and buff strips and so on, you know, we can't deal with the poisons or bombs. We will get one shot by him. Okay, a little bit back and forth, but we go next. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it at the start of the video, because there's a little bit of a time gap. Thanks, Plarium. But I didn't stream on last reset. I had family visiting me once again, and I was a little bit tired. Wasn't really feeling like you know, would have been a boring stream. I was so tired. I did still push plateau. I think I did super late push. I think I did like last 7 minutes or something like that, but I made it. I got top 100. Let me show the picture in a second. But yeah, it was okay. I've been kind of hovering around top 100 honestly in the last pushes, as long as I don't get too high too early, and it seems to be the play not to even... How would I say? The turtles are like a gamble. You can get faster battles with them, but you can also lose every battle. I can definitely finish plat if I don't use turtles in offense, because I'm gonna very likely win if I pick my battles well and just do the typical Rotos offense. So that works. It's kind of... I think we go mod again. Mod wasn't doing well today, but we go with that. I feel like there used to be more more of the people with like bigger gap in platinum, but now I feel like it's just top 20, or top 20 is like several hundred points above others, and then like top 50 and top 500 is maybe like 100-point difference or even less than that. It's a very small difference between them, so it can be hit or miss that you might. I think we go Fabian. We deal with the Hilvi. Let's get another Hilvi loss for the record. Like, if you can finish plat, it's not really, you know, you could totally finish top 50. It's kind of it's so small difference that it's, you know, it's on the same realm of possibilities. If you can finish plat, you definitely can finish top 50. It's not very far off, but feels like there is a enormous gap to the top dogs though. So far the best since I came back is 29. I wanna get one top 20 finish. I think it's kind of a weird thing. It's gonna be like, you know, a dam that if I can finish top 20 once, then I'm gonna start finishing it frequently, but it feels kind of like unreachable chasm at this point. But I think I got finishing plat at least locked in, and hopefully we're not gonna miss it too often anymore. Wait, I can just block revive the what you call it. Damn, I'm totally forgetting the name of all champions and artifacts and everything else today. What's his name? I know it, I've said it many times. He's a champion that they had guaranteed event for that was being used in the bomb offense in the Platinum Arena just for a bus trip. I've mentioned it before. What the fuck is his name? I can't remember. I'll remember it when the battle ends, I'm sure. Anyway. People were telling me that I would like him, but I'm not, you know, I hope I don't get him. I've seen him a lot more recently. I don't know why. I don't think he's that good. I definitely lost to him at least one battle, but I'm not, I don't want him. Imagine getting him instead of like Diamhe or Maritska. He was meant to be a tanking hooker that he gets held from passive or something, but he's not. And then we get stuff like Predator. That is just busted tanky. Also, I don't have anybody in 9-piece Merciless yet. I'm kind of looking forward to. We got the third Dream Forest rotation open just like yesterday. So we had 2 days so far of Dream Forest as I make this video. It's gonna take, you know, just a couple more days, and basically most people have a... Which one I wanna? Just couple more days and most people have gotten most of the rewards, most of the big boy rewards already on the hard one. And then I'll know if I can get the 9-piece Mercurial mod or not. Obviously on her, I'm not gonna go for 4-piece, not worth it. It's worth for like offensive debuffers but not revivers. I need amulet. It shouldn't be too hard to get one, it could be any type of amulet, it would be fine. But, you know, could take, if I get really unlucky, could take 15 seasons and I don't even get a single amulet or sacred order, so we'll see about that. But pretty much, like almost all of the Hilvis I meet are already in 9-piece, which is kind of bonkers. So many people already got the accessories for the right factions, but I see it a lot. I mean, we even met 9-piece Theodosia today. I think that's the first Theodosia that I saw in Mercurial, but I was sure it's gonna get increasingly more common, and I think that wasn't that really tanky Theodosia, or was that another battle? I think that Theodosia was really high health pool, so the gear couldn't have been bad. It must have been really good gear actually. I've been chaos dusting my bottom pieces already in preparation to getting mod in the set, but currently we cannot do it yet. Is it worth doing the A3? I think we save it. No, we do it because maybe I can hit okay. Of course Galatir was gonna resist, what am I thinking? Maybe I could hit the Galatir, but no. Actually, can we get a kill on Predator? Okay, it was worth it. Well, assuming I don't weak hit. Okay, let's go. Wait, I did weak hit, but it was still enough damage. The Carnage was so squishy. How did we do so much damage on weak hit? Was that I wasn't paying attention. Was that the Death Dealer Carnage? 43k weak hit sounds kind of a lot for A1. And then against the squeezy nuker. Fuck. We keep like teetering on almost being able to defeat him, but it's looking kind of bad. Oh fuck, I wish we had... Wait, it was the passive proc, never mind. We couldn't have had enough damage anyway. What? I feel like he's kind of giving up. Why would you go second form? I feel like you basically never go second form on Carnage. No, not in PvP at least. Basically never. I mean, you can do it, but you know, not in most battles. I mean, he's still staying alive and he has double reviver. If he just gets the debuffs up, it's over for me. So I feel like going to the nuke form was a mistake because he definitely wasn't gonna kill Predator. Okay, I think we're done. Let's go. Aelil, yeah. It was good start. I was kind of starting to lose hope because we were not able to finish off, and all Carnage needs is to get the debuffs up, but actually got it. Now, win against Aelil. I don't know how excited I wanna get about that because I was just roasting him, but people like recently, multiple people have been DMing me, like by recently I mean like in the last month or two, which is, you know, we're talking about Aelil, but multiple people have messaged me that Aelil actually is pretty good and they're using him a lot these days, which kind of I don't see it. He was meant to be like a new tanky nuker, but the passive is just garbage. Okay, maybe garbage is not the right way to put it. The second part of the passive where you get turn meter with boss, that's really good and has good synergy with his other skills, like ignoring the stone skin and you know, buff stripping on A1, but he's not tanky. Sweden caviar, okay. We were just talking about it on family gathering on the last weekend that my name kind of sounds Swedish and I'm not Swedish at all. I was complaining about it to my parents, like, you know, my mom remarried when I was like a baby, And you know, maybe I'm not gonna say my last name, but my first name is Andras, which is very like what's the word? Ambivalent? Ambios? I think it's either one of those two. I think it's is it both of them? Ambios? I wanna say it's Ambios, like Andras is like I guess like a biblical old name. It could be kind of any country. You just insert like a Greek last name or Swedish last name, and then it will sound like a typical name of those countries. I mean, it could even be a Russian name. If I had Russian last name, then I would sound super Russian. I'm sure it's popular in other countries too. And my original last name was like a Greek last name. And then when my mom got remarried, when I was, again, before I was like even aware of anything, so basically always in my life, she changed my last name to, you know, it would be weird if I had different last name than the rest of my family. But that last name sounds very Swedish, and he's not Swedish at all. And everybody always thinks that I'm Swedish when they see my name. It's always bothered me since I was a little. No, not that it's like a big deal, but it's just annoying that everybody always speaks to me in Swedish or thinks that I'm Swedish when I'm not. I think we go Nakarada. We don't want to get one tap by the John that happened to me like once or twice with her multi-hit block revive. But I think we should be good with the ward. Not like it would be that big deal if my last name was out there. We were just talking about it the other day that there's like so many raid players that are doxed anyway, but I mean, I guess I shouldn't volunteer that info too easily, so. I don't think, maybe I don't want to entice people or dare people, but so far I don't think I've been doxed in raid, which I'm almost surprised about. I don't think anybody has like, I mean, there's some people that know me, there's some people that I have met from raid, but I don't think anybody has tried to like dunk on me by knowing my name that wasn't supposed to know it, so. I know it, to some people that are normal, that might sound super weird, that why would people care about my name, but people on internet can be pretty bonkers, and a lot of other people's names are known, so I'm sure if I keep talking about it, it's gonna increase the odds, but it's not that big deal. Damn, the Marius got chunked giga hard by the destroyed health. We have both fuck, I can't remember the name of the mastery again, like Harvest Life. I forgot it in the last battle, but now I got it again. Harvest Life, and then also the A2 on Predator reduces their max health. It's usually not super relevant, but it was actually that Marius kind of got chunked hard. Is he not gonna go for the nuke form on John? That's not a tanky John. It's a weird team. He has 4 nukers. This should be easy, but it's clearly not. 4 nukers, and they are not even nice or Siegfried or those reviver nukers. Looking kind of bad. I think I'm gonna lose this. Okay, polymorph. I don't know if I don't know if that's like, you know, could have been not polymorph, that might have almost been better. Okay, he doesn't have the immunity on Leo, so we should be able to take it out. Kind of funny that I'm struggling against a team like this, but clearly I'm struggling very hard. I think it's done. I think there's no comeback from this. Okay, don't get out of sheep. Oh, of course. Of course it got the proc. I don't remember, is it like 15% or 35? I think one of those is the chance to get out of it. Okay, we need to survive one turn, but I don't know if we're gonna do it against Marius. I think we would have if it wasn't for Marius, but I don't think we're gonna now. I think it's over. I wanna say. Weak hit, come on. Weak hit, weak hit. We really need the weak hit. I think Marius is gonna get the AoE or the triple hitters. I think it's over regardless. Okay, one of them was weak hit, but we're almost dead. Oh, we barely survived it. Let's go. But is that enough for comeback? If Predator could just get a turn here and nuke, that would be nice. Proc passive, we need it. Otherwise he's gonna... Oh, okay, we got it, Poc. Otherwise he would have been in trouble. Fuck. If I do the A2 now, is he gonna die? I think the Empress passive is gonna screw us. Yeah. That's so annoying, the Empress passive. Maybe I could have just done A1 on him, but I was hoping I wouldn't die from the recoil. Well. I guess Sweden wins again. It is what it is. Tomorrow probably gonna be tougher battles than today though, so... If we were to get the blessing eventually, he's obviously gonna do more damage and take even more damage from the recoil. But I'm super interested to see how the Ward of the Fallen plays out with Predator. But because I think that's gonna be huge. Not even the crit damage and the increased damage overall, but the effect from the ward. But it's only usable if we get it to 6. But I've been kind of slow upgrading his blessing. The last time recently when we had the 2x, or not 2x, but like 2x 5 and 6 star souls, I didn't get Predator. He's obviously on my wish list. And so far I only got him in the shop once, so the blessing is still kind of low level. fuck. I think we just have to go with Rotos. I don't think this is a great matchup for him, but I feel like we have to. And also, I don't know if I want to go Mod or Necret, but because of, you know, I want to go Necret for Empress, but I think we go Mod and maybe just ban the Empress and let him have the Fabian. I'm pretty sure once we're done with the fusion, some mad lads are already gonna have the partner regardless what kind of event they do for him or not. So probably we're gonna see the combo already very soon. The people that play Arena, you know, a lot of them, they are gonna have all the new toys instantly, or at least, okay, not all of them, but like some of them are gonna, because a lot of them are gonna try to get them, so it's probably not even gonna be too long until we already start seeing the new combo. I can't, like, it's hard for me to say with this one. Are they gonna be like Taras and Maritska? Definitely not. Are they gonna be like used or like you know, good but not OP or like super giga broken, like nice? I'm not sure. Like I'm not 100% sure yet. Are they gonna be like relevant and popular or not? But regardless, if they do an event for the partner, like I already said, I'm still definitely gonna go for it. Okay, nice. I think that's gonna be a nuke Chuan though. Usually there are nukers. We were seeing some weird builds today, or I don't know what, because that one guy who was mostly running him on the first form, it was still low health, which makes me assume that it was built as a nuker, but I'm not even sure. Maybe it was like really fast, but it was really low health even for a fast support build. I think this has to be a nuker. This is probably higher health than the other one we met though. It didn't hit very hard, the previous one. I think I should just go for A2 instead of, I mean A1 instead of A2, especially when we're running the gems. Yeah, now we have like you know, we have a good chance to proc even more extra turns or reset the A3. Yeah, we did. We did. Let's go. Gemstones OP. Okay, he gave up. Rotos broke his spirit with that display. I guess maybe part of the reason why Rotos is not so popular, because if you go for like a full speed team, then single target nukers are not really the go-to. I mean, you could use them, but it would be nice to have like Marius or some AoE. And there's so tough competition for nukers in speed teams, because there's Gizmak and Cominus and those kind of things outside of Marius, and they are great combos together. And I guess if you run more of the balanced teams, there's still stuff like Nice and Nice is just so OP that everybody uses it. I feel like if so many of the meta champions were not good matchup for Rotos, he probably would feel a little bit worse currently, but Maritska for once, like for instance, is another meta champion that Rotos kind of counters. Killing Maritska through the passive with the A3 on Rotos and getting extra turn gives you a good edge, and it's also a good matchup against the full combination of Taras and Maritska as well. If well, Taras AoE is single hit, so you get extra turn and you can't die. The A1 can totally kill you if you're running Death Dealer, but the A2 also. Every time you hit Maritska, he A2s and gives you an extra turn. And if you don't get stunned because of buffs or resistance or so on, you can kind of abuse it, and it's actually sometimes or pretty often you want to hit Maritska on purpose, even though she's not gonna die, just to get more turns and rotate your cooldowns. Okay, should I go Donatello on this one? I think we try Donatello. Go Mario Span, and Donatello might be able to deal with the lockout and CC. It's not a 5-star Blessing Grixia, so maybe we can do it. Do your worst, Aelil. I'm not that scared. Oh, by the way, Aelil got in because of the passive, but we went before Grixia, which is kind of bug. Definitely, maybe the Hallowed Hilt is like hidden hero today that is not getting the credit, but maybe that little bit extra speed, it could have made the difference on multiple battles where I went first and I did on multiple, but I can't know. I can't know if that 9 speed was the difference or not. 9 speed doesn't sound a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but of course when you're going for high speeds and the margins are small, then it definitely can be the difference, but I can't really know unless they tell me their speed afterwards. Wait, I was gonna do 8-2, that would have been so dumb. It's over, we can just block revive the Aelil and that's it. He only was running 1 nuker. Yeah. Hallowed Hilt is kind of the unsung hero, but Predator is just flat OP. Predator is like he doesn't have to be unsung, he just goes A3 and the battle is over. You can't really overlook that one. Fuck, I feel like I'm gonna go with the Rotos again against the Embers, but I really shouldn't, but I think we have to do it. I think there's no... I think it's still the best option. Okay, definitely Nakarada with the Comios. Should I just go with Carnage? Maybe Carnage would be the play. I just feel like Rotos is usually the most consistent one, even if he can't win every battle. But let's go for Carnage one time. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Too many. Well, you know, there's a good chance that Nail gets polymorph. She's super annoying and obviously one-shot you if she doesn't. But we're gonna have many attempts to wait. It's definitely gonna be in. It's definitely gonna be in 4-piece Mercurial now, though. Maybe it's not gonna be as good as I thought. Fuck. I don't know if Mercurial is gonna make my life pain. It's intercept, okay. Not the worst start. I went first again. Let's go. Can't. Well, I mean, I guess I could polymorph the Empress, assuming that we get it. Okay, let's go. Couldn't go for the other nukers, which I would have if I could, but stuff like Nail and Commodus and Gizmak are always gonna be in either intercept or total guard, so it's kind of a given. Okay, fuck. We're kind of in a pickle. Who should I hit? I mean, I would definitely wanna go if I can, but there's 2 polymorphs or sheep, there's 1 champion in Stone Skin, and we're gonna weak hit on Commodus. So I guess we just YOLO. Let's not weak it. Okay, let's go. We got it. Actually, Aran Jesus was on our side today. That should be over, right? Yeah. Damn, he's so annoying. When he gets to do his thing, he's so annoying. Okay. Well, not over yet, but assuming that we don't like get 2 weak hits now, then it's over. Definitely over now if we don't get multiple weak hits. Fuck, we didn't spread anything. Well, we still have a chance if we get counter-attack here. We did. It should be over. Yeah, it's over. Oh, and Armans is too fast as well. Surely, surely we're good. How is he gonna make a comeback from this? Surely not. Should I go for 8-3 again or save it? I think I just do it. Try to get the stacks on Nail. Okay, no more stacks. It's fine. Okay. Armans is being clutch today. Definitely I can almost feel the speed. It feels like we're actually making difference with that 9 speed instead of the fuck. I want to go for the other form, but I literally just said it on the other battle that every time they go to the other form it's trolling. I just have to do A1. Maybe I would have had enough damage to kill it. On the second form, I was kind of hesitating there. Okay, we got it. Let's go, Carnage win. Kind of clean, I mean it took a while, but he didn't really get to hurt us a lot. And the team, outside of maybe Noel, was kind of pretty scary. Not like I don't see Noel, but Noel is definitely not like a top meta reviver or anything like that. She's Sacred Order, right? Or what faction? I'm not even sure. Wait. It's not either one of those two. I feel like I had to miss her. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah, Sacred Order. That's what I thought. I do see the Nicholas combo quite often. People do like to run it, even though we didn't meet it today, but it's actually quite surprisingly often people play it. A little bit odd choice to go solo on her without a partner. But I guess he was going for like hard CC. I don't know, I feel like that same team with Hilvi probably would have been better. Hilvi and Charles are gonna get happy with that statement. I'm gonna get my own Hilvi soon now. When we get the fusion done, just wait and see. I mean, even though the Reviver kit is kind of doesn't do too many things, but and there is other champions like Odin, for instance, that do it. But I guess buff strip and decreased defense wouldn't be that bad. You can't have enough buff strippers in the current meta, and maybe it would be easier to run some other stuff that I'm not running right now, when I'm relying on like ignore defense and hard hitting like nukes. Maybe it would be easier to run, I don't know, Carnage or something else with that extra damage. Or just secure kills with the A1 from Predator if they have decreased defense already. People don't really run polymorph a lot anyway. You're really more afraid of the wands and not really the polymorph, so I don't think me getting another debuff champion really would be that bad. People run so much debuffs against me and it's clearly worth it, so... This is not gonna work. Maybe Armand is gonna go first and we can somehow secure a turn for Sulfuran. Maybe we can do it. Maybe the 9 speed surprises this guy. Okay, it did. But can we get a polymorph? Okay, let's go. Damn, I'm actually chunking this guy out with Sulfurion going first. like you're meant to do with him, but it, you know, I don't get, fuck, so close, not enough damage. I don't get to do battles like this very often. This is like a fantasy for me. This is like me sleeping and fantasizing about going first and killing the enemy before they take a turn, like happens to me every other battle. This is like what's the movie? Revenge of the Nerds or something. That's like a power fantasy. Going first with the Sulfurion and just totally cocking his Marius and UDK and Fabian, you know, all of the champions that I hate that always destroy me. Actually outspeeding those with Sulfurion and just gimping him completely. Wait, it's the same guy 2 times in a row. I didn't even realize it, but then again, he was picking her in both of those battles, which is a little bit odd pick without Santa, so I guess I should have thought about it. Okay, let's continue the win streak. It's been a little bit back and forth. I want to get another 10 battle win streak on video. Okay, I mean, somebody has to do it. This guy knows what's up. You know, I wanted the Predator, but don't hate the player. He did the right choice, so he got it. Maybe I wanna last 2-pick my Nukers or something, or oh yeah, I guess I can do it. I feel like he has too much room to counter Rotos if I early pick him now, but I guess I have to. Maybe I should have picked Ambrose instead of Dots. Actually, that was a mistake. Pretty high chance he's gonna pick Ambrose. Okay, not. Would be funny if he picked Rotos now, but I don't think he wants to do it against Embers. Like I always complain about it. I don't think he wants to try that matchup either. Okay, it doesn't seem that terrible so far. Let's see what his last 2 picks are. Okay, another Garrel. Everybody is taking their Garrels out for a spin today and want to test her. Okay, fuck. Everybody's on Stone Skin. Armans, you can do it. I have faith in you. Okay, we got... I mean, he was also heavy lightning gauge, I guess. Everybody's on lightning gauge. He's definitely specializing in outslowing the enemy with the Stone Skin. We didn't get Predator, which would have been for the best, but at least we got Garrel. Wait. Should I go for the A2 or just save it? I think I just go for it. YOLO. Okay. That didn't work out. Ah, fuck. And I'm still going after his Predator. I don't know if I'm gonna regret if I do the A3, but I feel like I should. Okay, that didn't work. At least we kept the buffs, but we still have Whale. I think he can take one AoE nuke. It shouldn't be game over. I do see this quite commonly. Like this is definitely like its own strategy that you're running slow Stone Skin nukers and everybody in your team is in Stone Skin. Usually when they run this kind of strat, they have some type of resistance spells, or they're running that Void Dwarf, that I can't remember its name, but with the passive that it gets a Stone Skin and nukes hard when he takes damage and so on. Oh fuck, wait, Mod is gonna go first, right? Mod. Mod? Okay. If I can go before Predator, I should be good, right? Let's go, let's go. We can actually make great use out of the Empress A3 for once. Wait, should I... I could go for A1 here, but we could weak it, so I think it's just more consistent to go for the A2. get the necrosis stacks up and get 2 kills instead of maybe block reviving Garol, which, you know, probably could have happened, but at least we got guaranteed something. Kind of looking bad now. I really don't want the Moth to die, but she's not looking great. Okay, good, but we didn't get the right debuff on my champion, so her passive didn't help anyway. I am kind of getting scared of the Predator A3 though. Okay, how hard is he gonna nuke? Okay, that's crazy hard. Oh fuck. Yes, the A3, right? Did he? Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Did he waste the A3 before? He probably shouldn't have used it. He banned my other nuker, so if he can just do it, then it's over. He definitely should save it for the moment on Embers. Kind of back and forth battle, but can we do it? Wait, no, it's not. It's not over yet. I think we'll still lost. He's gonna get the A3 back soon, and we don't have AoE nuke. Yeah. And Galatir passive OP as fuck. I think that's it. I think we're done. I think there's no comeback. Garol just keeps, you know, he keeps kamikazing my team. He's always out. Oh, was that Fervor? Yeah. I guess he's running the Galatir in the fuck. I forgot Hallowed Hilt. I forgot the name again momently. Yeah, he's running Hallowed Hilt, I guess, on the Galatir. Fuck, are we out? Okay. What is this guy doing? Bro, Duchess is first of all strong affinity. Even if that wasn't weak hit, my Duchess wouldn't have died. So, what are you doing? Just save it for the Empress. I mean, I guess he's giving me a break, but, you know, for the love of God, don't keep using the A3 on Duchess. I think he used it on the first time on her too. Just save it and you should be good. I think I'm still gonna lose though, but what are you doing? Having the books and 1 turn less cooldown on the Embers A2 and 3 would be kind of good right about now, but we don't have those yet. And probably by the time that I get the books, then there's gonna be something better to book. I mean, maybe that's a good thing, but that's definitely gonna happen. Fuck, we still don't have cooldowns back. Rotos gets them like every other turn, but he's really taking his time. Oh, we got Galatir. I feel like he has the A3 back soon already. I think it's 1 turn and he has the A3. Watch him use it again on the Duchess. He totally could do it. Okay, now it's looking kind of good. He doesn't have a reviver. There's a really good chance that if it was just 1 versus 2, you know, obviously we can't kill the Maritzka, but I think the Predator pretty much is not gonna kill my Duchess. It's gonna be pretty hard for him to do it. Even if he gets multiple crits in a row, Duchess should survive and he can also weak it. So Bro! This guy is trolling. You know, I don't want to be like toxic, but this guy is trolling. What are you doing? I need to win this battle. If he wins after all of this trolling, it's just gonna be wrong. I feel like I don't have enough damage on the A2, but I kind of wanna go for it. I mean the A1, not A2, A1. We do A2. Oh wait, he's on underwhale anyway. I can't even hit him. Bro, this fight would have been over like 15 times if he stopped A3ing my dots, but he can't help it. Carol just dies every time he takes a turn for the to the oh wait, is he gonna finish now? Damn, that hits so hard. Carol dies every time he takes a turn to the embers. Okay. I don't know what to say about this battle. I feel like neither one of us deserved to win. He had the better team. His team was just destroying me, even though Carol was kind of getting cocked, but he was still doing like 600k hits on the Duchess, and then Predator just couldn't help himself and had to A3 Duchess every time, even though he could have just done Embers like 15 times over. And you know, did he do like 4 A3s on that battle? It took forever. He could have killed Embers easily, but he didn't want to go for it, I guess. I usually like to, you know, Embers is, even though he's high health, he's not high defense, he doesn't have damage mitigation with the passive or anything like that. Most nukers are not gonna die from full health from Predator A3, but Embers often will, so even if they're not low health and they have buffs, I still pretty often one-tap the enemy Embers with my Predator, so I think he would have had better chance doing that than trying to block revive by Duchess with the Predator. But yeah, neither one of us deserved to win that battle, to be honest. Early Rotos pick. He's not gonna pick Rotos anyway. Why would I do that? Oh fuck. I removed like the lock on my chair when I was adjusting it because I was getting a little bit I needed to move, but I put it loose and I just almost fell off my chair. Not fell off, but you know, well, maybe I could have. Siegfried. 2 squeezy nukers. I think we're gonna go with the Harima combo for the first time on this session. Especially now when my Armand is kind of surprising people often with the speed. Maybe we have a chance here even if Duchess gets banned, so let's see. Fuck, would I ban Nell or Grixia? Fuck. I'm not sure about this. I think we go Nell. Controversial decision. I think somebody is gonna disagree with me, but let's see how it goes. Come on, I'm faster, right? Surely. Let's go. Fast as fuck, boy. Let's go. Okay, can we get the polymorph? Okay. Wand of Submission Grixia, interesting. Okay, both of the CC champions put themselves out of commission. Fuck. I think I have to go A2 I don't want to get the extra turn. We don't want to lose those shields just yet. Sheep didn't die to the Soul Reaper execute because of the Harima passive. Harima passive meddled with that. Okay, what now? We can reduce the damage of Marius a little bit. We're obviously not gonna kill him. I did mention it, but if you have seen my other recent videos, even not so recent, Harima is just a full tank. I'm not running her as a nuker at all. She wouldn't do any damage without increased defense and buff strips and maybe decreased defense on enemy or some external, you know, damage boost. And it's just not worth it. And I want her to be tanky and actually keep my team alive. I don't really need her to nuke. Would I have enough damage to kill the... I don't know if I want to risk it. I think we just go for the Mario skill and stall time. I think that's good enough. Also, actually, maybe I need to also take into account that since I have those gemstones on Rotos, maybe for that reason too, it's often worth it to just get a kill, and maybe I get extra turn, and then I get the kill streak and all the mastery procs and so on, so it's kind of good to farm kills just for that and chance to just reset the A3 cooldown anyway. Can we get the taunt? I don't have too much accuracy on Harima though. Okay, no. Okay, Grixia is back, which is not... It's not that bad with Rotos, honestly, and we need to keep somebody alive, so... we can't kill both Grixia and Theodosia. One of them must be left alive before... We need to proc the Seek from passive before we go for the kill. Fuck. The whales are kind of annoying. I think I might have block revive on Rotos at this point though. We stole a lot of health. Okay. I guess I have to go for the A3 at this point, there's no other option. Ah fuck, no block revive yet, but... Okay, we proc the mastery, but we did... Yeah, we proc the... I guess both of them will say the decrease cooldown. I don't think that was the mastery, I think that was the gem proc, so... Rotos the goat. I think Rotos is gonna be the thumbnail of today's video. I'm not sure when was the last time I put Rotos in thumbnail. I don't think I did it in a while. Time to make another world's strongest Rotos video or something. I wonder how many world's strongest Rotos videos have been made by Raid content creators. I don't know if MacChan knew what kind of meme he started with those. I mean, like so for those of you guys that don't know, MacChan originally made a video with something like the world's strongest Rotos. And then I feel like he probably made like 5 of those videos over time. And then like 15 other CXs also made videos with like world's strongest Rotos in the name or thumbnail or both of them, and I also did that kind of as a meme, but it's also good, you know, YouTube farming, so it's double dipping. Okay, that's kind of squeezy team. I think we run Embers against this and not Rotos. Maybe I should have gone Rotos after all, it would have been kind of good against the Georgie. Maybe I should just go triple Nuker and ban the Marius. I was gonna ban the Fabian, but it's a squeezy team and Marius might kill Rotos with the multi-hit if he bans the Dodges, which I feel like he might. No, let's just go for Fabian ban anyway. Yeah, he went Dodges ban. I hope he got in with Armans, but I think both of his Nukers are probably gonna go before me since he has double turn meter boost. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Did I just outspeed this guy? A Sifi user. Okay, he needs to give up. Holy moly, maybe I was underestimating the 9 extra speed from Hallowed Hilt at the start of the video. I feel like most of the battles Armas was actually outspeeding the enemy speed boosters and the lockout champions. What do you guys think? Is 419 speed like fast at this point? Because maybe I've like seen 2 good accounts, but I don't feel like 419 is very fast. But is it actually kind of fast? I feel like people were 419 even before the relics, you know, but I guess it's not that bad. Maybe we're just meeting slow enemies. I'm kind of surprised that I outsped that team. I thought for sure that would have to be like a really fast Sifi. I mean, Final Ken Batsy is 466 speed on Sifi, so that's kind of, you know, that doesn't make me think that 420 is very fast, but I guess surprisingly often it's fast enough. By the way, I might, I don't know how it looks on the video, I might seem a little bit low energy today. I've been fasting for the last couple days. I was talking multiple times in the last several months that I used to be fit, then I was kind of residually in good shape for many years because I used to do exercise even after I stopped doing it, but now in my more recent years I'm kind of little bit out of the shape and I wanna get ripped, I wanna get you know, muscular and skinny, like why not? And I'm kind of like an extreme person, and I've been like on like a low calorie diet for last couple months and doing like exercising or like lifting, not like not really cardio, just lifting. And then I was like, fuck it, like I'm feeling hungry if I'm doing like low calorie diet to try to get more ripped. I might just as well I might as well not eat anything or barely anything and get this over with. And I feel like it actually doesn't seem that bad. Feels kind of, you know, I'm less hungry now that I haven't eaten for a couple days. But what I mean by haven't eaten, I ate like 500 grams of chicken today, nothing else, and then I ate was it like 4 eggs yesterday? I want to say 4 eggs, and nothing else apart from like milk also. I drank milk, and that's it. Milk and eggs and or milk both days, and eggs yesterday, chicken today, and I think what did I eat 2 days ago? But anyway, I've been like eating very little, probably like maybe like 500 calories today and maybe like less than 300 yesterday, so really low calorie intake. I'm not like super like, you know, diet guru or anything like that, but kind of trying things out, and it's really not that bad. I feel less hungry right now than I feel when I eat like 1500 calories or something like that, because I get really hungry when I'm actually eating, but trying to eat less. But now I barely feel hungry, but maybe I'm a little bit low energy, I'm not sure. There was that one guy who was in European Parliament, if anybody knows Vidias, who is like a Cypriot YouTuber and member of the European Parliament. He did like one video a few years ago where he went for a month without eating like anything, like only drinking and not even like milk or anything with calories, only water. So, you know, if he can do that for a month, not eat anything, I know like eating 300 or 500 calories, oh fuck, a day might not sound a lot. We didn't have whale up, I messed it up. Might not sound a lot, but at least I'm eating something, and I feel like maybe this is more my style of doing things, that I just get it over and then I can, you know, stuff my face with like all the bad goodies after I'm done, and you know, I've hit my goals, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's even worth to protect Predator at this point. I think he's gonna die, but then again, if he gets dodges, I should have just given it to dodges. We have what you call it, the enfeeble anyway. Yeah, was waste of buffs. I was getting a little bit unfocused there. Okay, it would have been lost anyway. Even if I protected dodges, it would have been over. Garrol definitely hits hard. Still not like ungodly tanky, even with protected unkillable. It's like really good, but it can be countered like with Rotos, so in my battles he didn't feel like that tanky, but I'm sure if you pick Garrol against the right matchups, he might actually be super tanky with the boss. But the damage is insane. Garrol definitely hits giga hard. If anybody has done like long fasting, then let me know in the comments. I've definitely been like several days without eating couple times before, but it wasn't really like out of trying to lose fat or anything like that. I just didn't eat. But if I keep this up, if I do this like one month of this, then I'm done, and I don't have to do any dieting after that. So I feel like that has to be the way to go. But let's see how I feel about this after a couple days. So far it's actually kind of good. I've always been the kind of guy that if there's something, you know, annoying, I'd rather just, you know, roll the dice, or, you know, eat the pain and get it done instead of prolonging it. So I feel like I should have figured this out way before. That why am I even bothering like, you know, trying to do like a rational, reasonable diet when I could, not eating was always an option. I could have done this from the beginning. Really, like I said, I feel like way less hungry now that I barely basically eat anything for 3 days than I was feeling when I'm just, you know, eating maybe like, I don't know, 500 or 700 calories below like maintaining. So okay, that one Garrow loss might have caused us a 10 battle win streak. If we win the next battle, then it would have been it, but it's fine. I already got the achievement long time ago, and I'm not, you know, it's fun to get the win streak. Of course, you always want to get it, but it's not. It doesn't really shatter my world. Pulling a good champion would do it, or maybe a good relic or gemstone, but doesn't really matter too much if I get 9 wins or 10, to be honest. I feel like it's maybe a little bit boring, but I feel like this is my core 3 picks and I always go for them. If I get the Predator, I'm always gonna pick it. If I get Duchess Armance, I'm always gonna pick them. Probably Rotos too, but not every battle. I guess I kind of have to go on this one though, because he took all the other ones and I really haven't been feeling Gallows for a while. I feel like he just doesn't fit the Go Second teams, and they're always they're either in Stone Skin or he just dies before he takes a turn, and he's not that effective on my account. What do I do? Donatello or Nakarada? I feel like there's not high chance that we're gonna resist the Grixia, but of course we could always try, or he could weak it. Okay, maybe we just do it. I wanna ban the Carnage. Maybe he just weaks it on the Grixia. Never mind the Alphak Gizmok. I mean, yeah, Gizmok. Looking bad. Or maybe my Armance goes before him. We banned the Speed Aura from his team, so maybe, or the good Speed Aura. Maybe. I don't know if, even if I go the first, I don't know if it's gonna win me the battle, but let's see. I don't know who is the thumbnail today. Is it gonna be Hallowed Hilt or Rotos? Because they're both kind of doing well, but I guess I wasn't faster on this one. Maybe I put the video title super clickbait that I put Hallowed Hilt on Rotos. Just confuse everybody and farm content. Okay, come on Rotos, you can do this. Extra turn, let's go. Oh, okay, we actually got it. I was kind of saying it almost in jest, but he actually did it. I don't know if that's gonna be Wait, we might actually go before Empress. I feel like my Rotos is faster. Maybe we will catch up and actually move before it. Oh wait, ah fuck. No, we're not gonna. Are we? Nah, we're not gonna. I should have just done another A1. Weak it, fuck. Should have done another A1 on Gismak and maybe... Nah, it wouldn't have done anything. I think it's over. I don't think there's a comeback. Wait, we have one bar back, or we did. Okay, it's over. Almost looked like... Never mind, actually we can survive it, but no. Definitely not. Wait, we have Donatello passive. No? Okay. It's definitely over. No 9 battle win streak either, only 8. I feel like since Live Arena seasons don't have any kind of like seasonal rules or, you know, rewards or any like format changes or anything like that, it's just reset of the loot table like in Curse City and everything else. Why even have break in between the seasons? Like the new season could just start the next day when the old season ends. Why even have break between the seasons? I'm mumbling my words. It doesn't feel the same to play outside of the season, and people are not as try hard when it's not season up. I feel like I have to go with the... Even though we already have 2 Nukers, but he has the Wukong and he has 2 Squishy Nukers. Should I go with Empress? I think we go Empress and Mod. Yeah, let's do it. Mod for the passive and to have the second Reviver, since I don't even have any CC on my team. And Empress might be kind of crazy here with the A1. Fuck. UDK, oh my god. I have to ban it. We're gonna have to face the wrath of Armans, but let's pray for Polymorph. Is it gonna be both Hilvi and Armans in 4 or 9 piece Merciless, which they totally could be? That would be trouble for me. Okay, neither one of them. Polymorph? No. Okay, at least Rotos didn't get... Okay, I didn't say anything. Fuck. There I go again, jinxing myself. Wait, if I go second form now, I think Rotos is gonna get cocked, but we have to do it. Rotos has to take this one for the team. Oh, Pog. Calculated. Polymorph proc from the Enfeeble, let's go. Okay, and we're done. That's a wrap. It was looking like I'm gonna lose, and then the Fire Nation attacked and everything changed. That was a quick switch on the battle. I feel like my win ratio has to go up again soon. It's just that there's so many old games that I played eons ago. It definitely has to go up by 1% any time now. I wonder if there's gonna be any other new sets this season. Or this season, I mean this year. Because they already announced that they're gonna rework and we'll get the 9-piece Swift Parry and Deflection. And those plus Mercurial would already be 3 new sets this year. But there might be even other ones. And I think all of those 3 are kind of impactful and kind of PvP, like basically only for PvP. And Mercurial already has made a big impact. Are we gonna get anything else? They're kind of flushing a lot of the old sets out of relevance and giving people a chance to catch up with the gear. Which they have done, of course, multiple times before, but we're definitely having a great reset this year. In terms of the gear, I mean. Okay, Siegfried again. I think we do the same stuff. We go Rotos and Harima. Who do I ban here? One of the Nukers or Theodosia. I think we go Theodosia. He could even go for Rotos ban. Probably not, but he could do it. Yeah, he's not gonna. We banned the only reviver on his team, but he still has 2 revivers. I don't know how that works, but that's Parium. I don't know if I have enough damage to kill the Embers. Or should I just do A2? He has the merits, so he's gonna reset destroyed health, and I don't think this fight is gonna last that long that the Rotos block revive would come into play anyway. Wait, he has no buff strip? Okay, that's pretty bog. I mean, I usually save the A3 for the Sigrun, but might as well use it right now and just get rid of the Embers. He's not gonna like one-shot us anyway with the Harima and Dutch's combo in the team. I think that's it. I think there's no comeback. Of course, Vulcanos can beat us if, you know, the fight goes long, but he's not really popping off. I think we got this. Wait, am I gonna proc the Secret passive. I don't think we have... Oh, fuck. Oh, it didn't pop. Okay, interesting. Maritzka Revive, I guess, saved us. No, not saved us, but it helped us. Okay, let's go. We're just farming today, not like not lossless session, but mostly farming. Couple battles where they even surrendered before they took any turns or anything, which I normally don't get. It's kind of a rare treat to get those battles for me. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired, but I don't know if this is because of the fasting or just because it's kind of getting late. I was gonna do the video on the previous live arena time slot, and there's like a long gap between these two, but Plarium had to restart the servers and it took a while. Like, if it were like just 10 minutes or 30 minutes, I would have come back, but it I don't know how long the maintenance was, but more than 30 minutes. I think this is gonna be the last battle, even though there's like 50 minutes left, but I feel like mentally drained, I wanna go sleep early, and we got the new season tomorrow, so this video is gonna be out tomorrow, not today. It was gonna be out today, was my plan, but Plarium stepped in, so... It takes like many hours to render these videos and get them on YouTube, even if I instantly start editing them after I'm done. Like the fastest I can get them published is maybe like 4 hours from the after I'm done like shooting the video. So it's almost good because I can do this video for tomorrow, and then I can do tomorrow the video for the next day and kind of be a little bit ahead of the schedule and not have to rush things. Which, you know, I could just be consistent with my videos and, you know, get the same result, I guess, but here we are. Tomorrow's video is gonna be more hype. Today is a little bit mellow end of the season vibing, but tomorrow I'm gonna get some energy drink before we get to the battles. I think when I'm doing this and I'm fasting and on my road to Ripped, you know, it's not like even outside of this I don't fuck Voodoo Whip and Carnage. Even outside of this, of course, I like sugarless drinks, just in general. Energy drinks, sodas, juice, everything. I like all of it, and you know, maybe more than I should. But I think if I'm fasting, then sweet drinks are probably gonna be my best food I can get, so probably gonna consume a lot of those. I need to do this for a month and I'm done. I think that's the way to go. We can have the live arena season and then my however you wanna call it, my no-eat challenge or fasting season at the same time. They're gonna overlap. Okay, I don't think we have the damage to block revive with the A3 with the defense buff up and everything, I think we just go A2. I don't know if that's good. They're all just gonna get revived and I only have one nuker. We need to play this well. I think it's gonna take a while to kill the Marichka with A1, so I don't know if saving data skills matters. Okay, it's almost died in one A1. Well, that's good too. If it dies in... Okay, he's stalling it, fuck. I'm not using Armand skills, I'm definitely saving those. I think Datsas is gonna get the A2 back by the time that we kill the Datsas. This guy is almost like trying to bait me to do my A3 or something, but I'm not like that one guy before. I'm not gonna randomly use the A3 if I don't feel like it's gonna do something relevant. Okay. Let's see. Okay, pretty good start. I think that's about it. I think that alone should seal the deal, I hope. Marius, you're not gonna one-shot my Predator, are you? Okay, Predator is just... he's just mugging them. I don't think he ever needed to dodge that, but he did it anyway just to flex on this guy. Okay, very good. Let's go. Yeah, okay, there's 15 minutes left. I have 3 live arena battles, but I think we're gonna end it for today. Pretty good session. I'm gonna save the energy tomorrow when the season starts in 16 hours. And we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I was a little bit chilling off season. Next live arena season, I'm gonna push for top 100. I'm gonna play every day. There's probably gonna be videos pretty much every day again. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like I can do it, but I won't truly know until I get there. I mean, if we look at the last season top 100, Cartman is like rank 94, so it's pretty good accounts. This guy too. It's gonna be pretty strong accounts, even at the bottom of the top 100, of course. Well, even a lot lower than that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's it for this video. Hallowed Hilt, not gonna lie, the ability on it is like a little bit let down, because it basically doesn't, it's, I guess that one guy was using it on his Galatir and he actually proc those stacks, but it's not worth using on a mod. I don't have a champion that could use the effect, but probably the 9 speed is still worth just to get it on Armans, like in comparison to Vandal Submission, even though the proc is super good on Vand. So maybe I will change my mind about it on later point, but Hallowed Hilt actually pretty bug. Maybe I was a little bit pessimistic about it, that there's more flashy relics that you can get, and of course there is couple better ones with speed mains that I think they're all like seasonal ones. Yeah, like which one? Oh yeah, the tower helm that I was talking about earlier on this video. This would have been better. I think I had like 2 of the seasonal Mythic material attempts in the forge, but we got the normal one. It is what it is. Any thoughts about it, then let me know, but that's it. See ya.